Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Mind Catchers channel. Today I'm going to do something very neutral, very simple. What I normally do when I'm rushing out of the front door and I just want to look nice. I'm not going to go crazy with any colors, just going to keep everything nice and neutral because I put this picture up. I'm going to show you the picture. I put this picture up on Instagram, and a lot of people commented saying, hey, I love the neutral look. I love your face looking so natural. You know, they were asking what foundation I had on, what lipstick, what did I do with my brows. So I'm going to show you guys everything I did for that photo. I'm going to include my brows, which takes me just a little bit longer. I try my best to make my brows look very nice, so it usually takes me a little bit longer. I do have a brow tutorial that I will link in the description box of this video in case you want a longer talk through brow tutorial. I'm going to put a little bit of lotion on my face, and I know this is kind of like a no-no, but I love it. This is the Lubriderm Advanced Therapy. I've showed you guys this in several videos. Yes, I do put this on my face. Yes, I do put it on my body, my hands. My face just seems to love it, so I try to stick with what my face loves. If it's super dry, I'll go to something a little bit more expensive, something a little bit more in the skincare line, like a face skincare line, you know what I mean? But if I'm just running out the front door and this is the first lotion that's on the desk, that's what I grab. So I'm using exactly what I used in that picture. It just kind of conditions your face, makes you look healthy, just healthy skin. All right, for that look, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pencil. This one is in the shade, is it dark brown? Dark brown, okay? So I'm using their pencil sharpener. I love their pencil sharpener. They have a big side and a little side for those bigger pencils. I don't only use Anastasia Beverly Hills pencils for that sharpener. You can use any pencil in that sharpener. Put a little lip gloss on because I feel like some ashy is coming on. All right, I always use a primer, an eyeshadow primer through my brows. And this time it's going to be e.l.f. So even though we put the moisturizer, I put the primer over it because I want my brows to stay on. I'm a shorty. Sometimes people kind of bump into you. Sometimes people back up into you. And they will wipe your brows right off your face. Trust me. So I have to make sure my brows are going to stay put. So let those sit for a few seconds and then I start drawing them on. Alright guys, so once I put the pencil in my brow, I use the brush part and kind of brush it through. It kind of distributes it evenly all through the brow. I use a little bit of this gel. This is also Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the clear gel. And they do have the dark brown gel and all the different colors to match your hair. But I like the clear gel, and I'm just fixing the hair up. I like to brush the front of my brow kind of up and then slant the rest of the hairs. I'm going to use some of the NYX concealer in tan, and I'm just going to fix up my brows, just kind of neaten them up. Just following the shape and making them neat. Alright, so you see how I have the bottom laid, looking very nice. I'm a little upset with this brow, but it's okay. We're going to keep going. And I use something a little closer to my own skin tone to do the top of my brow. So I'm going to, excuse my phone, I'm going to use the CoverGirl in Espresso. This is their concealer, the True Blend. And I'm going to use that on the top of my brow. It's actually a little darker than me, but that's okay. It's going to blend in with my foundation pretty nicely. Okay, so it took us no time to do that. I'm going to use my Sigma flat kabuki brush. That's what I'm going to be using for my foundation. I'm also going to use the exact same face primer that I used that day. That was the Becca. I wanted my face to stay kind of matte, so I had to pull out all the stops, and I used my Becca for that. Now the Becca gives you a little bit of a white cast everywhere where you place it, and it's supposed to. Let it do its thing. And with the right foundation and your Becca primer, you can do no wrong. The right foundation for me for that primer is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. You guys are sleeping on this stuff. $6. It is definitely in my top 3 foundations. Top 3 of all time. e.l.f. Really? e.l.f.? I'm telling you. I get so many compliments wearing this foundation. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on it. If you can find your shade, I don't remember how many shades it is in this foundation, but if you can find your shade, it is totally worth it. And it lasts. With the right primer, you're going to get lots of compliments. This is oil-free and a satin finish. It looks beautiful. I'm going to show you. So I'm just taking a little bit off my hand here with my flat kabuki brush. And remember, I am a Sigma affiliate. If you want to try to get some Sigma brushes, they are on the pricier side. I do have a discount code, and I'll leave it right here in the video and down below. Okay? So let's go. So I'm just stippling it on. And I would have to say this is one of my better matches. Out of all the different foundations I have tried throughout the years here on my channel, this is one of my better matches as far as shade match is concerned. Notice I didn't color correct or anything under the chin, all the dark spots and discoloration. I feel pretty confident with the e.l.f. that it camouflages the majority of that stuff. So when I'm just going out, you know, with family or whatever, and I'm not trying to be beat, this is good enough for me. Alright guys, I'm going to use some of my dollar powder here. If you guys remember, I did the review of all of the dollar products from Shop Miss A. I'll link that down below. This was the powder. So I'm using the same brush, stamping right into my powder. I put a little bit on my hand just in case, and I stamp it on my face. Okay, and then when I apply a powder, sometimes I go over a powder with the MAC Fix Plus, or either I'll use my Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'll spray my face just to get rid of that dustiness. So that's helping to set the makeup, that's helping to get rid of the dustiness, and I'm applying it before I do the mascara. So in case you're using a mascara that is not waterproof, you don't have to worry about it running and everything. Okay, so actually I'm going to put on the mascara next. If you have a mascara primer, you can go ahead and use that. I don't know where mine is. Ooh. I had a mascara primer, y'all, but I don't know where it is. So we're just going to go ahead and apply my Maybelline Great Lash. Yeah. for future reference, I should have curled my lashes first. I do have a lash curler right here. It would have helped a lot because my lashes kind of grow straight out. So just, you know, FYI, go ahead and use your lash curler first if you have one, and then apply your mascara. But sometimes we're in a rush and we forget that step like I did. Alrighty guys, we're pretty much finished. I did go over my bottom lash line. But we're pretty much finished, and this is okay. There are some people who like simplicity. I think it's gorgeous. I think in 2020, less is going to be more. Less lashes, less everything. I think it's going to be that get up and go fresh look. I really believe that. So why not start now? All right, so we're going to go into a few eyeshadows. Nothing crazy. I'm just going to take like, what is this? This is one of my Coastal Scent shades, but I rubbed it so much until I can't even see what shade it is. I think it's Bungalow something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going over my brow bone with this. You see that? Just kind of calms things down a bit up there. Okay, and I have the shade here called Deep Roast. If I can pick it up, it's a magnetized palette here. But that's Deep Roast, just a dark brown. I'm using the same brush. Just kind of tapping into it. And giving me a little bit of definition on the outer corner. Not much. And this is just something you do if you want to. No pressure. You don't have to do this. Just right there in the outer corner. It's kind of like, hey, I do have something on my eyes. That's it. And you guys are going to see a lot of Coastal Scents going into the new year because I did a haul and I have a lot more shadows. Love their shadows. And they were only 75 cents. Okay, I think the sale is still going on. This one is Oktoberfest. This is the Women of Color favorite. Everybody used to love this shade. And that's like a transition color. Just different shades of brown up there. And if you want, you can pop something in the inner corner of the eye. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it alone. Less is more. And we're going into our lips. Just going to take a wet wipe and wipe off the lip gloss I had on. Now, because you went neutral all over your face, you can do anything you want to the lips. I'm going to keep it neutral. I'm going into Pitch by Colourpop, my favorite brown. Why did Colourpop discontinue this brown? I don't know. I'm sure they have an equivalent brown on their site, but it's like I'm going to have to order all the browns and go through them just to find a color similar to Pitch again. So, not ready for that yet. They have great prices and excellent pencils, but I still have a couple of backups, so I'll wait it out and kind of blend it out. And my favorite little lipstick is not up here. I think it's in my purse. I hate that. It's in my purse right now. So I'm going to use my favorite lip gloss. This one is from Iman, and it's called Muse. They call this a luxury lip shimmer. It's just a lip gloss, but it's beautiful. It's in the shade Muse. Is that not gorgeous? This is beautiful. I love Muse. I have to re-up on this. This is my last one. You see, it's kind of like a, I don't even remember whether this was like a tester or a sample or if this is the actual size. It has to be bigger than this in the store. But anyway, when I see this again, I will be buying it again. I love this. And this looks nice on so many skin tones. Gorgeous. Beautiful. So I did switch up the lips from that other picture I showed you guys. On that picture, I was using the $1 lipstick coconut. It was only $1 from Shop Miss A. I love that. I keep that in my purse. But for this, I'm going to use this. So Muse by Iman. I'm going to try to write everything in the description box for you guys. And that is it. It's kind of sticky. I think mine is old. Let me put a little clear over it. Kind of help it. Okay. That helps it a little bit. I didn't like it being so sticky. Okay, so that is it. That is the face. All right, so I'm going to unbraid my natural hair. I had the majority of my hair braided for about a day or so, and I have these two little sections right here, 2-strand twisted, because that's an area of my hair that really doesn't take the curls very well. So you got to do what you got to do to get that look, okay? So I'm just going to take my hair loose. Oh, I got a little foundation on my earring. I'm just going to take my hair loose for you guys. And we're going to clip it or do something cute with it. And I'm going to show you guys my completed look. So this is your completed look, and I am loving it, and I feel like this is your after Christmas shopping look. You're just throwing on something simple on the face, nice and neutral. You can go to lunch, you can go to dinner, you can walk around in the mall, everything just like this. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, so I'm going to link everything down in my description box. There will be no stone unturned. Check there first. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Cyber kisses. Bye.